Hi, David here. A lot of you have been asking how the US elections are going to impact crypto and the whole industry in general. And then there are very extreme voices who say that if Biden gets reelected, this is going to be the end for crypto. But then if Trump becomes president again, everything is going to the moon. Now, unfortunately, it's not that simple, but there are some interesting correlations actually when you look at both Trump and Biden when it comes to crypto. I will try to explain this in further detail. So unfortunately, with the assassination attempt on Trump, things have gotten even more polarized as they are. And if you read crypto Twitter now, they're full of pro-Trump paroles. And in fact, you could argue that because of this assassination attempt, Trump has gotten a bit of a boost and an increase in some followers as well. So I'm not saying that either party is good or bad. I'm not trying to paint a bad image of any of those candidates here. I'm just trying to be as factual as possible and try to look for certain correlations when I look at the past. Now, there are actually three important figures in this picture. One is Joe Biden, one is Donald Trump, and the third is Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC. Now, Gary Gensler was nominated by the Biden administration and also confirmed by the Senate to be the chairman of the SEC, and under his supervision, there have been quite a lot of regulatory crackdowns on crypto and the entire industry. And there have been numerous examples. I mean, you can name them, from the Binance crackdown, from the Coinbase crackdown, certain tokens being labeled as securities, so on and so forth. So crypto had quite a difficult time under Gary Gensler. I mean, a lot of these crackdowns don't really come as a surprise. I mean, we had lots of incidences like FTX, we had Luna, we had lots of exchanges and crypto projects going bankrupt and lots of people losing money in the process, so you would expect some regulation to happen there as well. So here's the takeaway. Trump has been quite vocal about his support for crypto. And if you scroll down crypto Twitter, you'll see that there are many people actually who support Trump. And interestingly enough, there has even been some sort of a correlation between the recent incidences and crypto/the Bitcoin price. There were also many meme tokens that are set up for the US elections that also increased in price quite drastically when the recent events set in. For many, this is nothing new, but it's also interesting for us to observe again, and it makes us believe that, hey, probably if Trump gets elected as president in November, this could be a good sign for the crypto industry and prices will go up. Markets do react when the US elections are happening. The US elections are always a big event, and you can always expect some movement that could be correlated to the events of the US elections. Now, given the current facts, we could assume that if Biden gets reelected and Gary Gensler stays chairman of the SEC, that regulation will continue to hamper certain crypto developments. Doesn't mean that the price needs to go down immediately, but it will definitely impact crypto in the long term, and it could mean that the industry is evolving a little bit slower. If Trump gets elected president for the second time, there is a slight indication that this could actually be in favor of crypto prices. So usually when there's a new president, the president will set up a new administration, and there are many people who believe that Gary Gensler and Donald Trump don't really like each other, and it could very well be that after Trump gets reelected, that he will remove Gary Gensler as chairman of the SEC and put someone there who may be more welcoming of some of the developments in the crypto sector. Now, it's hard to tell whether all of this is going to follow through. Obviously, this is not any investment advice. I'm not telling you to stock up on certain tokens and then follow the US elections, and then whoever wins, you should buy or sell anything. So to wrap it up, whoever is president and the chairman of the SEC can significantly impact price movement in the crypto market, as we have seen in the past. If you're interested in this topic, I advise you guys to stay up to date, follow the news, And also, most importantly, follow the news in the crypto sector. Price movements do not solely depend on regulation or political factors. They also depend on new innovations, okay, new stuff, a new tokenomics model. There's so many things that can impact price movement of a certain project. I hope you liked this video. If there's any other topic that you feel like we should research, do let us know in the comments. Trade safely, trade fairly, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.